So you're in New York, right? And you want to find a unique way of getting about. You could do a lot worse than taking the Roosevelt Island tram. It's a big tram that goes over the river on top of the Edcoach, Queensborough Bridge. It goes over the Queensborough Bridge and takes you all the way to Roosevelt Island.
Is it ever cross between like a cable car and a tram? It's like a really big cable car.
Yeah, it's like a big fat cable car / tram. Yeah.
What do they call cable cars over here? I forgot.
Funiculars.
Funiculars. Is it like a funicular?
Like a funicular. That's the stupidest name for a thing I've ever heard.
We're going to go explore Roosevelt Island for a bit. There's lots of old hospitals and stuff, so...
Yes, and one thing we should say up front is there's a lot of New Yorkers and a lot of locals here who make a point of pointing out that the tram is for workers and locals. It's actually transit. So it's not a tour, it's transit, okay? Now, we were coming to Roosevelt Island because we want to go check out the old smallpox hospital, have a walk around and see a part of New York we've never seen before. However, don't just jump on it for the sake of jumping on it to say you've done it and just box ticking your little tourism list, because it's 2.5 minutes. Is it worth it for that? To piss people off? No, it's not. But if you are coming to Roosevelt Island, then yeah, it's worth it because it's a pretty cool way of travelling. Got in that guy's way. He's probably angry at me. Another local New Yorker that we've just angered, Ames. Sorry. Anyway, let's go explore. So what is Roosevelt Island and why would you want to come here? So it's a big old island. Clues in the name. It's in the East River and it's been used as various different things over the years. Right now it's like residential. There's part of Cornell something or other here. There's a couple of memorial hospitals and things like that because that's what the island used to be, prisons and hospitals. There's one over here which we're going to go check out in a minute, which is like a smallpox hospital. So I'm going to assume, I haven't actually fully I should, don't judge me. We're going to find out more about it when we go over there. It's here to learn. We're not here to regurgitate Wikipedia like a lot of people do. Yeah, I'm going to assume there was some sort of smallpox outbreak and this hospital was part of that. But yeah, we're chilling. We're on the island and we're going to learn more about it. Because what we know so far is it's an island, it's in the East River, it used to have prisons and hospitals, and now it doesn't. No. And Amy is currently taking lots of pictures of geese.
And Martin.
And me.
You say lots of geese, there's only 2 geese. There's a huge lack of birds in this city.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a lot more, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no.
We've all seen Home Alone. That kid and the pigeon lady, they're best friends.
Pigeons.
Okay, so, learning about the smallpox. So it was a hospital built dedicated to treating smallpox, and you can see it behind me right here. It was architect designed by a guy called James Renwick Jr., who had a hand in the Smithsonian and St. Paul's Cathedral, I want to say. Probably not the one you're thinking of. Oh, okay. One in Manhattan. And yeah, it's a hospital dedicated to treating smallpox, built in 1856, so pretty damn old by American standards. Didn't close till the 1950s after being a nursing school for a while, and then it was abandoned. But now it's on the Register of Historic Places, was placed there in 1972, and it is looking pretty beat up at the moment. However, it's a pretty cool like Gothic revival building. Yes, Amy pointed out, I'll put something on the screen. It looks like the courthouse in Lincoln, which we've done a video on before in Lincoln, and I will put that up on the screen for you so you can see its similarities. It has that kind of vibe to it. Yeah, it's a really cool place. Anyway, keep exploring, let's go. Let me tell you, there's some pretty epic views from this island. Like, right now we're in some sort of mausoleum. A memorial to who? Franklin Roosevelt. Yeah. We just spent having a good 5-10 minute conversation on the walk down here, and I was talking about Teddy Roosevelt the whole time, and it's Franklin Roosevelt, isn't it? Oh well, same person, right? I don't know. Sorry, America, I don't know the difference between a lot of your presidents. They all blend into one. There's the crazy ones, there's the slightly less crazy ones. There's the one with the secretary. Yeah, that guy. There's the guy that started the wars. I don't know. Could be any of them. Either way, yeah, this guy, Franklin Delano. I don't know. I know it was always Franklin D. Roosevelt, and I was like, I don't know what the D stood for. I assumed it was something boring like David, but no, apparently not. Delano. Tell you what, there is out here though. And over there, massive Pepsi Cola sign for some reason, and as a man who loves a Pepsi Max Cherry, hint Pepsi sponsor me, I quite enjoyed that sign.
I've just found out the best thing about this island.
Yeah.
There's cats. So apparently there's something, I haven't read it properly, but I googled it and the bit said that there's like a cat sanctuary somewhere, and there's just cats roaming along all the ruins, and I've just seen a black one and I petted a ginger one, and it's just the best thing about this place.
Yes, apparently there is cats in the ruins.
But I don't know whether that's why they
geese.
put the fences in to stop the cats getting in. I don't know, but there's geese as well.
There is geese.
I thought this was chickens, but no gooses.
Goose. Well, there's also squirrels and geese and cats. Oh my!
Go and get cats and geese, oh my.
You're hunting cats, babe.
Black squirrel. Have you ever seen a black squirrel?
I've never seen a black squirrel.
Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
Even on top of that
I'm
hook.
gonna zoom in. Black squirrels, guys.
Oh no, think about it.
This lady is feeding the
Okay,
cats.
talk to her about cats.
You talk to her about the cats, babe. You do that. No.
I just spoke to a lady that was feeding a cat, and I was like, "Oh, I just did a Google, and it looks like it's like loads of cats on the island." And she goes, "Oh, look over there," and there's like, so this is a cat sanctuary and wildlife rehab centre. So there's just loads of cats. She says in this bit there's 24 cats,
Yeah.
and they also look after geese, possums, and other like injured wildlife. And this is the coolest thing I've ever found. This is why you go do weird stuff.
It is. And one thing we should mention, which she asked us to mention, is you see that Instagram account right there. They're about 300 follows off of 10,000 follows. And once they get to 10,000, they qualify for some donations to help with their funding. So if everyone can go out and follow the WFF Foundation on Instagram,
This one
help these cats.
and the gooses.
This is what you're looking for. And you can help these cats, you can help these geese, you can help them all. And it will be a nice thing that you did. These geese have been loud though. Oh yeah, Mr. Goose, I can see you there looking at me. The cats, they're nice and quiet. The geese, they're honking. They're honking away. So, Roosevelt Island. Roosevelt, I don't know. Is it worth a visit? Like, yes.
It's not crazy loads to do here, but if you don't mind a bimble and seeing some geese and some cats.
We've just been looking around some parks. We've just been learning about a bit of history.
We've got some really good views.
The tram is unique. It's a unique way to get to somewhere, so it's something to experience. And the views from the tram are brilliant. The views from the island are brilliant. You get to look around all over. Big sights of Brooklyn, all over the East River. You get... Yeah, and overall, I think this was a cool place. Like, it's a cool place to visit. That tram takes 2.5 minutes, right? It costs $2 to get over here.
$2.90.
$2.90, whatever. There's a couple of restaurants and bars on the island down there. There's some residential. There's some other stuff down the other end. But we just had a nice time walking around the park, learning a bit of history, harassing some cats. It's good times. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Love you. Bye.